So, boys and girls, here's our model of a building. Now, is this a real building? No. But it has some of the things that buildings have on it. We'll talk about some things that are on the inside of buildings. Then we'll talk about some of the things that are on the outside of buildings and why they're there. So, boys and girls, here's our home model. It's got some of the things that a home would have. And if you look at it, you can probably see a few things that you're used to seeing in your house. Well, maybe not exactly. Take this for instance. What is this? That's right, it's a window. This is a little window. See how big my hand is? I bought the smallest window that I could find. But you're right, it's a window. So what are windows for? Why do we have windows in our house? Well, you can see through them, so that means you can see outside if you have windows in your house. You can get the sunlight into your house. That's pretty important. But what if it's a hot day and it's hot in your house and you want to get some fresh air in? Well, just unlock the window, lift it up, and you can get some air in. This here, it's a screen. The wind can come in, but bugs and insects and other things can't come in. So this is a window. Windows let light in, and windows let fresh air in. Or if you're cooking food and you accidentally burn something, windows can let the smoky air out. I'm not saying that's ever happened to me. So let's lock the window. What else do we see on our home on the inside? Well, this is a light. It might not look like the lights that you have, but it was the best I could do. And what do you turn on a light with? A switch. This is a light switch. So let's turn the switch on and see if the light lights up. It does. It's hard to see because we're outside, but if I turn it off and on again, maybe you'll be able to see it better. Off, on, off, on. Now, boys and girls, don't go running through your house turning the lights on and off. I just was showing you. But what makes the light work? Besides the switch, it has wiring in it. This is what is inside of your walls. This is called a wire. Wire takes the electricity from the power plant all the way up to the switch. So when you turn it on, the light comes on. Where does the wire go? It goes to one of these. What's this? That's an outlet. And this is what's inside the outlet. One of these plugs. I have one right here to show you. This is not something you ever want to touch if you see it in your house, boys and girls. But this is safe because Mr. Tom's showing you on a video. This is where the wires connect to. And this goes into the wall just like that. And then when you're done, you put one of these outlet covers on it, and then you plug in what you want to use. Like, for instance, this fan. Oops. See it working? See it spinning? Let me turn it off. Oops. See. There. There. So electricity works things in your house, like a fan, or like a switch to turn on a light, and other things in your house. But what's that? That looks strange. That looks like a pipe. Is that a pipe? Yeah, this is a pipe. Where does that go? That comes up from the basement. It goes through the wall, up around the corner, and then out to a spigot that you can turn on and work a hose on the outside of your house so mommy and daddy can water the plants or wash the car, or maybe just squirt you with it. Ha, that sounds like fun. Make sure you turn it off when you're done. But water comes through pipes, and those pipes are inside your house. Here's a piece of pipe that I cut off that I can show you. This It's called an elbow. It comes off, and it's called an elbow because it looks like an elbow. It takes the water and makes it go around the corner. It's hard to do with one hand, but let me see if I can put it together. One hand and a knee, there. This is called a pipe. This is a water pipe, and you have those inside your home. It takes the water from down in the basement all the way through to the outside, or even to your kitchen sink or your shower. And what's this fluffy stuff? Well, it looks like snow. This is insulation. This keeps your house nice and warm. See how it's light and white and fluffy? You know what? This is kind of like a coat for your house. That's kind of cool. Did you know your house had a coat? It does. It's called insulation. Can you say it with me? Insulation. Can you clap it with me? Insulation. Good. This is insulation for a pipe. Well, it looks like a pipe, but it's made of foam, and it goes over the pipes in your house, and it keeps them warm or cold, depending on whatever you want. Well, boys and girls, we're almost done our tour of the inside of the house, but first I want to show you a few other things. We have a floor in our house. It's made of wood, but some houses have this stuff. What's this called? Carpet, right. Some houses have carpet. And does carpet go right on the floor? Usually, it has this stuff in between. This is called padding. If you were here, boys and girls, or if we were in the classroom, I'd pass this around and you could touch it. It's real smushy, so that when you step on it, it softens your steps, so it's real soft like a cloud. So you have padding, and then you have the carpet. And that's what you walk on when you have carpet in your house. Or, if you have these in your house, tile, that's like this. This is tile. This looks like marble, but it's really not. It's just thin. But you put it down on your floor. That might be in your kitchen, or maybe in your bathroom, or something like that. That might be the kind of floor that's in your kitchen or your bathroom, this tile. But boys and girls, as I'm looking at this, I see a little problem. I can see right through to the outside. Our house needs to have walls. Here's what we make walls out of. This is called drywall. This is what it looks like. I have a little piece I cut out. It's about a 1/2 inch thick, and it's real hard. And here's a piece that I screwed to our pretend house. And it screws in with these screws every so often, every 6 or 8 inches. And then you put this white stuff over it. It looks like glue. It's called spackling compound. And you spread it over, and it smooths over all the bumps and divots, so your house looks real nice. So boys and girls, that's pretty much it for our display model. One thing I didn't have space for was a door. I didn't want to make it too big. But what do we use the door for? Right, for getting in and out of a house. And we can also open some doors to let some air in if it has a screen in it. Okay, that's the inside of our house. Now let's look at the outside of our house.